Eat this. Drink that. Go. With Jimmy Cephalo and Brenda Bassett. Eat this, drink that, go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to HCA East Florida's Eat This, Drink That, Go, presented by the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm Jimmy Cephalo. That's Brenda Bassett. I'll introduce the big guy in the middle. You can listen to us on WIOD and worldwide on iHeartRadio, 9 to 10 a.m. Saturday mornings. Television on the Beach Channel, and of course, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Eat This, Drink That, Go.
It's going to be on Facebook Live.
Oh, that's nice. And Twitter, Eat, Drink, Go as well. Now, the big fella in the middle is one of my best friends. It's Kim Bokamp, number 58 in your program from the Miami Dolphins, owner of this wonderful restaurant. It's Bo's Pub, 1309 East Los Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. It's on the bottom floor of the Balcony Restaurant. And this is a beautiful concept. Well, what a gorgeous
Bo,
place.
this is fabulous.
Yeah, we really like it. You know, it's we want to do something different on Los Olas. You know, it's a historic boulevard, and it's really the center of of the tourist business down here in South Florida, in Broward County. So we wanted to be part of the Los Olas group, and we got here this last year, and it's been great for us, and it's great to get a whole new base of customers and friends that come in, and we're just happy with it. We love the way this building laid out for us and the way we're able to decorate it, and just feel very, very good. It's got a warm feeling, and when you get a lot of people in here, it's just it kind of embraces you, and it's a lot of fun.
It gives you the idea of a pub. It does. The warm brown walls. And it just gives you that feeling. He went out and hired a general manager who you're going to meet in a little bit. Who's Irish.
Irish
man,
well.
Gotta do it that way. Great beers on tap.
You got to order them by pints. That's why those guys. Hey, it's a pint.
If you're on Facebook Live, we're going to show you some of the behind the scenes in the kitchens, and because this place is huge and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Let's talk about the food and the concept. I've got a menu in front. Now, what is this in front of me?
That's our short rib and with mashed potatoes, and it's outstanding. Our chef Simon is just. He's been all around the world cooking. He came to us from the Ritz-Carlton in Puerto Rico, and he's been with us ever since, and has created all these dishes. And I tell you, it's just so tender, and
it really falls off the bone.
Very, very good. And we've tried to create a menu, Jimmy, that first of all, it's value oriented, for our customers, but also kind of up. It's not the typical sports bar food, and we've got our sports bars, and we do a little more chicken wings and burgers and stuff like that, but we've tried to do more of a gastro pub feel in here, a little bit higher quality of food, and just to provide something different for our customers that, they want to see sports, they want to get in a nice atmosphere, but they also want a little nicer food too.
They have a 12-foot LED screen as you're watching your favorite. There's lots of screens around that you can do that. There's 12 beers on tap, lots of beers by the bottle. But looking at the menu, you're talking about a little bit more upscale, but a great value play for a customer. Sriracha onion rings. Does that sound just like
it sounds so great.
There's an andouille sausage menu, a pepperoni flatbread.
One of my favorites, Jimmy, is shishito peppers now have become hot. And so we've got them, and Chef Simon's put together a nice little Asian kind of a flavoring for them, a little sauce for them that really brings that out and gives you a little of that pepper. So it's...
and I see you've got the mussels with chorizo.
Yeah, love it.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. There's also Bo's Pub Sliders, which sound good. Bacon, jam, caramelized onions, beer cheese, and pickled jalapenos.
But let me give you a little secret. If you come in, you need to try the Philly cheesesteak. It's not a traditional Philly cheesesteak, but I'm going to tell you the flavors that he's put into this thing and the cheese that he's put into it. We use a prime rib shaved really thin to put in a nice little baguette, and it's outstanding.
For a Pennsylvania boy,
Wine list also looks terrific.
He's got a wine cellar.
I know.
He's got a pretty little wine cellar.
See that going around as we give you the behind-the-scenes look. This is a Chateau Saint Michel Merlot. Chateau Saint Michel is one of the largest wineries in the country, and based the main element is in Washington State. But they've purchased wineries all over, including Patson Hall, which is a great Pinot Noir.
Right.
But this is a nice Merlot. And Merlot from Washington State, I think, is I think better than more favorite to me than say California Merlot.
I do too.
I got to tell you,
and this goes with the short ribs. This goes with the poutine.
Yeah, so lots of great options.
I got to tell you too, Jim, because if I don't, I get in trouble.
Okay, go ahead.
We speaking of Washington State wines, we have Passing Time, Dan Marino and Damon Heward's wine. So we have that on our menu. I think we're going to get their new Chardonnay that's coming out, and we'll have that on our menu. And so we're supporting Danny and Damon with Passing Time here. And
those wines are pretty darn.
They're very good. They're very
good.
Really
good.
good.
Yeah, they had it at the stadium. Passing Time is great. You can get it here at Post Pub.
You know, there's a number of wines out there where celebrities kind of just slap their name on a $5 bottle of wine and sell it. This is a whole different thing. I mean, they've got the grapes. They do the whole thing from start to finish.
Well,
it's very
the
good.
thing is that you will not find their names on the bottle.
No,
you won't find it. It's just Passing Time, and it's a great bottle of wine. Good wine selection, wonderful foods.
Lots of beers too.
Yeah, lots of beers too, and things like that. They also have a brunch menu. You do Saturday and Sunday brunches, and a $15 bottomless mimosa. Yes.
Yeah. Bloody Marys,
too.
Wow.
So that's a great.
Don't start with the coconut crusted French toast, because once I do it, I can't stop, Jim. I'm just saying.
You've also got a bottomless rosé sparkling wine too, so you can go to town on that. So no matter what you need, you can do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays here at Beau's Pub. You know, this is Las Olas Boulevard. If you've not been to it, is a tremendous place. And Beau is right. This is the center of really
Broward,
Broward County. If you're a foodie too, there's so many wonderful restaurants here. But this selection, I think, is terrific because this is a place to meet people for lunch, for dinner, come before.
Just spend an afternoon, you know, watching a
game. Monday Night Football. There's a lot of great things about it. So, again, they're located at Beau's Pub, 1309 East Las Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. And they are open from 11:30 a.m. to 1 a.m., so they do a late night. And Friday and Saturday till 2 a.m. And then on Sunday, they go 10:30 to midnight. So lots of choices here.
Do you need reservations?
Reservations are, you know, I would recommend calling ahead,
especially on game day.
But look, we got plenty of room in here, you know. So there's plenty of standing room. Got plenty of bars. We have another big bar upstairs and a bar on the balcony. So there's plenty of places to go. And you know, one thing I know about us, we've never been criticized for not having enough TVs. So there's certainly plenty of ways to see the games that you want to see and get in all the action.
You know, the balcony upstairs is an open air balcony that overlooks Las Olas Boulevard. And what a great thing for a Friday night or a Saturday night to be able to sit up there and enjoy it and watch. People watching is fun on this boulevard.
Right.
Yeah. So there's lots of choices and lots of options. Favorite thing on the menu, Beau, for you? What do you love on this menu?
Well, I love this poutine. I got to tell you, this is something that I've got into. Cheese curd. It's got this great rich gravy.
Jimmy, you got to taste it.
But again, I kind of go back to the cheesesteak is one of my favorite things. We have an ale and onion soup that's really good. Drunken sweet potatoes. I just think that I think, you know, you ask me what I like best when I look at the menu, and I like everything. I like our Parmesan truffle fries. We got Reuben spring rolls. You know, kind of a little Reuben sandwich.
So, that's cool.
You know, we've tried to do a lot of different things that give you a lot of different flavors. Right. You know, Jimmy, over the years, I've kind of become a guy that likes to go out to dinner and have different flavors. And a lot of times I never even get to the entree level. I'll just order a number of appetizers because I want those different flavors that I can experience. And so we've tried to do that with our menu, give you a menu where you can, you know, maybe
try a lot of different things.
You know, maybe you can have some sliders, and then next thing you know, you're having coconut shrimp or whatever, just to get different flavors on your tongue.
You get lots and lots of choices here at Beau's Pub. So
and a kids menu as well. It's family friendly.
Now, how did you get involved in all of this? You know,
I don't know, Jimmy.
You're a football player.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Jimmy, like a lot of guys, I swore for a long time I'd never get into the restaurant business just because I knew the pitfalls of it. I knew how difficult it was.
Right.
You know, and everyone tells you, oh, it's the hardest business there is. And my answer is, well, show me an easy business. I'll get into that one. Right. But you know, I met my partner, PJ Kavanaugh, my first partner, back 11 years ago. And he had an Irish restaurant that kind of got hit hard by Hurricane Wilma. So he was struggling to get back up there, and he said, you know, he wanted to change the concept to a sports bar. About a mile from my house, he asked me to partner with him, and you know, I kind of stiff-armed him as long as I could, and then finally we kind of came to an agreement that seemed to fit, and the location was nice. Jimmy, we opened up on a Friday. We were sitting there as a group at noontime on Friday one day and said, hey, why don't we just open up this afternoon at 4 o'clock? We opened up at 4 o'clock. There was a line outside the door. I didn't even know how people knew we were opening up. And we were packed from then on. And so we just, you know, we never really planned on opening another one. but we found a location in Naples that was just absolutely perfect. So we kind of slid into there, and the next thing you know, here we are with 7 restaurants, and I'm meeting different people from different areas, and it really has been a godsend to me and my family to just that aspect of making so many friends out here.
Great hospitality, great food, wonderful beverages, a beautiful location here at Bo's Pub as well. We're going to back. You're going to meet the chef, and we'll taste some other food right after this. I'll eat this drink back up.